It's been beautiful autumn weather here in Aarhus for the whole week, and with pictures of the city centre, a very warm welcome to the 2021 Thomas and Uber Cup finals, the World Championships for men's and women's teams. It's day 5 of competition here in Denmark, and that means it's final quarterfinals day for the Uber Cup competition. Here is the world map, so we can see the participating nations coming from all over the globe. 2 times 16 nations for each of the Thomas Cup and Uber Cup competition. Here is the group standings as it finished after the round-robin sessions that have been going on for the first 5 days here in Aarhus. And the match that we're focusing on today is the match between the winner of Group D and the runners-up in Group C, China and Chinese Taipei. We have the knockout draw made yesterday following the conclusion of the group stage, and here is the first 2 quarterfinals. Clear results: 3-0 for Japan over India, and Korea defeated the home nation Denmark 3-0 in the afternoon session. Started out with the remainder of the Thomas Cup group stage. Early this morning, China defeated India here on court 1, and it was heartbreak for the home nation as Korea was dominant in the first of the Uber Cup finals. And now we're ready for Team China here in the team huddle. They're on the revenge trail, a formidable Chinese team. And they're up against Chinese Taipei. China won their group, as you might have seen on the group standings, ahead of Denmark, Canada and Malaysia, whilst Chinese Taipei finished second, lost to Korea and defeated Tahiti and Egypt. Here is the order of play for tonight's quarterfinal, and while it's a star-studded Chinese team, it's more like a sort of even team from Chinese Taipei without the big stars. We start out in the women's singles with Pai Yu Po up against the Olympic gold medalist Chen Yu Fei. Then it's women's double, and perhaps the strongest card for Chinese Taipei, Su Yaqing and Hu Lingfang, but there's also formidable opposition in the silver medalists from Tokyo 2020, Chen and Jia. Second women's singles, Hong Yiting up against the semi-finalists from the Olympics, Hebing Zhao, and second women's doubles feature Chang and Li up against the not really scratch pair, but not the regular pair either, because Huang Dongping, who won the Olympics in mixed doubles, she's featured in this second women's double. And perhaps the third women's singles as well, Yu Qianhui up against Han Yue. But there is a catch to that, because unlike the group stage, we stop the team tie if it's decided. If one of the 2 teams reach 3 individual matches, then the rest of the matches is voided. Here is Pai Yu Po from Chinese Taipei. It's a tough task she's up against this woman, Chen Yu Fei. And she's just been doing so well over the past couple of months. Chen Yu Fei also won the China National Games before traveling to Europe. And you can see Chen leads the head-to-head.
You are a safe. She's a safe. You'll be serving from this.
So Chen Yu Fei won the coin toss and elected to receive, and Pai Yu Po elected to start on the far side of the court. So Chinese fans on the spectator stands. Tournament is fully open for spectators, and there was a lot yesterday when Denmark played the Thomas Cup tie against Korea. Also good attention this afternoon, but a little fewer for the evening session. Here is the profile of Pai Yu Po. I have her as 30 years of age, born in 1991. 173 centimeters, that's 5'7". She has been ranked as high as 20, you can see, but hasn't been exactly the same form as of lately. In this tournament here, she wasn't selected against Egypt or Tahiti in the group stage, but she lost, as you can see, pretty convincingly against Korean youngster and young star An Se-young. Chen Yu Fei, well, she's not ranked one in the world at the moment, but she has been previously. Born in Hangzhou in the Zhejiang province in China, which incidentally hosts the Asian Games in 2022. And as I mentioned, the biggest results, the Olympic gold medal in Tokyo. Also only played one match so far, not selected against Denmark or Canada, but won convincingly against Malaysia. Chen Yu Fei played a number of matches 2 weeks ago in Finland at the Sudirman Cup, and was rested by the team management in 2 of those matches. I think that's a clever move, because she's moving on after this tournament to Odense to play the Denmark Open. So it's a 5-6 week stint she's been on, at least here, as we see our umpire C.R. Rajiv from India, and service judge is Christian Johannessen from Denmark. So Chen Yu Fei, heavy favorite, of course, not because of the rankings, but because of the results that is behind the rankings of 43 and second in the world. Hasn't really played prior to the Olympics since the All England back in 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, China, represented by Chen Yu Fei.
She was the runner-up on that occasion.
On the left, Chinese Taipei, represented by Pai Yu Po. Chinese Taipei to serve, Lavon Clyde.
So match underway.
One love.
Long. She's got excellent technical skills, Pai Yu Po, who is playing this first women's single, but best women's single from Chinese Taipei. That is the world number 1 currently on the ranking. Tai Su Ying, whom this lady here defeated in the Olympic final. Tai Su Ying not included in this European tour with the Sudirman Cup, Uber Cup, and tournaments in Denmark, Super 1000, French Super 750, and Saarbrücken Super 500. Replacements. One of the things that's going to be the problem for Pai Yu Po is following the pace, in my opinion. Yeah, the left.
So it's over, 4-2.
It's been a slow playing hall so far in the tournament, but I think in the afternoon session, that's why the middle service line there from Pai Yu Po. I think in the afternoon session there were some signs that the shuttles had gotten a little bit faster, and it is solely the shuttles that has been the cause for the slower playing conditions. This is not a huge arena in any way. It's in many ways perfect for badminton. Good pressure there from Pai.
So it's over, 5-3.
Talking about Sudirman Cup, it's the only tournament Pai has played this year. Played 2 matches, beat Yvonne Lee and lost to Akane Yamaguchi. This time Chen Yu Fei got it right. Adjusted the aim, so to speak. And it's well played.
So it's over, 6-4.
And as long as Chen Yu Fei is not playing faster than this, then Pai Yu Po can follow suit. Has 3 titles. Pai Yu Po from 8 international finals. Last win came in Russia Open 2019, and she beat Kirsty Gilmore in that final. She also beat Kirsty Gilmore in 2015 in K&D Graphics International in Orange County in California, and then win back in 2010. She's been around for a while. Started out in the international circuit back in 2007 in Vietnam. It's 14 years ago. Oh, that's a pity. She was there to follow up Pai. What a good start she's gotten off to. Wide. I think there's a challenge, yeah, from Pai, initially called good by the line judge. going to be close. Let's see what Hawkeye says. First challenge of the match. Each player has 2 challenges. Yeah, it's quite a bit wide. 2 challenges per game, or rather as many challenges as they like, as long as they are right in their challenges. But they can be wrong 2 times, and if that happens, then they have no more challenges before the next game commences. Just a little bit faster from Chen Yu Fei. I suppose it's well played. I suppose fatigue must be creeping in on Chen Yu Fei. First magnificent Olympic tournament, then back home for a very, very short time before Chinese national games, both for province teams and individually, so that's 2 weeks, and directly off to Europe and Finland. A little bit in advance from Finland on to Denmark here. 5-6 days before the tournament started. So she's been on the road for a while, as has a number of the other Chinese players, but she's been playing more than the others in the tournaments. It's gone long. She's equaled the score now. Chen Yu Fei, it's only going to be 1 point in it. Mid-game interval. Who's going to have the lead? That's a good drop shot from Pai. But easy error in the defense, and Chen Yu Fei with the 1 point lead at the mid-game interval, 11-10.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds.
So ready to resume the match.
11-10. Play.
Outside of the doubles line, I think, from Pai Yu Po. Just to follow up on the fatigue theory of mine, Chen Yu Fei was struggling against Mia Blichfeld in Sudirman Cup in the quarterfinal. Eventually pulled off a crucial win in 3 games against the Dane, and China progressed from that match, winning 3-2 in the Sudirman Cup in Finland. Then in the final of that tournament, she lost to Akane Yamaguchi from Japan. So this is a chance to challenge the Olympic champion, I think. So 3 points adrift. Good shot. Excellent shot making from Pai Yu Po. Just like we usually see her, but age and injuries have gotten their fair share of her. And you can also see strappings on the right thigh. Too short, clear. Well played. Perfect placement. And now 9 of the last 11 points to Chen Yu Fei here, and I think the case has been this, that she feels rather confident that she's going to win this match here. So I think she wants to use exactly the required amount of energy and preferably nothing more.
So the score, 14-16.
She's doing a good job. Pai Yu Po collecting points where possible. Drive serve, half drive serve, so to speak. It wasn't intended to reach the back court or anything. Very efficient, very efficient. We see it more and more in the singles categories that the drive serves become an incorporated part of the game planning. Prevent the opponent from putting too much of a deceptions on a normal low serve. Can't really attack like a flicker. That's Huang Dongping, who might see action in the second women's double. Yeah. Put that away convincingly, Chen Yu Fei. Landed in.
Forward, 16.
Good read by Pai Yu Po. Still within striking distance is the lady from Chinese Taipei.
Forward, 19, 16.
But it's not like she's been excelling in the women's singles lately. Pai, she hasn't been past the second round since Dutch International in 2019. It's 2 years ago, so it's to be taken with a grain of salt as there's been pandemic and lockdown and everything, but still significant. Gone wide. 4 game point opportunities for Chen Yu Fei. Pretty much according to schedule, some might say.
No delay.
And that's gone wide left as well. And that means the first game is in the bag for the Olympic champion. Doing what's needed, what's required of her as the skipper of the team. Here's confirmation of the score in the first game, 21-16.
往前其实你现在他不敢任意打网球了，他进来推以后再配合找一个放网，就盯住这个地方。因为上来从起的时候你都是很长，不要急着一开一两打，也不太可能。然后你基本上他对付那个球其实很巧就放。他这个他对他只是想要抓正他估计就是出现就是。
So, ready to get the second game underway. First one for Chen Yu Fei. She's serving here in the second. Right, 21-16, and pretty much according to the Chinese plan. The interesting thing the game is played is, of course, to try and give some suggestions on what the player who lost the first game can do to come back. And I have to say, I don't think Pai can come back. It would require a bit of pace and concentration, focus from Chen Yu Fei. There's simply too big a difference between the two players. It's a good drop shot though.
Service over. 2-all.
Could say that this quarterfinal spot that Chinese Taipei have earned is the softest in the tournament. No harm in that. They won it fair and square, but they had a favorable draw in the group stage, facing Korea, who won the group and has a strong team, and then facing Tahiti. That's the Oceania representative here in Uber Cup, and also Egypt as Africa's continental representative. And there's signs that Egypt and Tahiti developed throughout the tournament. There's still a big difference in playing strength between those two nations, and the rest of the teams here. So it's an unmissable qualification for the quarterfinal for Chinese Taipei, who's without Tai Su-ying in this tournament. As mentioned, after the group stage, the knockout draw was conducted yesterday, and as you might have noticed, there's another match going on the court next to this one. That is the team tie between Indonesia's Uber Cup team and Thailand's Uber Cup team. Thailand, who won the silver on home soil last time in 2018, defeating China in the semi-final. First time ever that China did not qualify for the final when they participated in the tournament. And the winner of this team tie between China and Chinese Taipei, they will face the winner of the match between Indonesia and Thailand. That will be tomorrow, Friday, and then the final of the Uber Cup played Saturday evening here in Denmark. The semi-final will also be played tomorrow evening. There will be Thomas Cup quarterfinals early on in the day. So the tournament intensifies, and that means that you could face 3 days of tough opposition. And Chen Yu Fei is no doubt representing China in each match, provided that they qualify for it. So no doubt that she'll want to conserve energy here if it's possible. Good smash. There's not a whole lot of easy points now for Pai Yu Po. So good at neutralizing your opponent, Chen Yu Fei. Not much of a test, the body smash there for the Olympic champion. player that's so good at tailoring her own game to the opponents, and that of course means that you have to be not just fairly good at everything, you have to be high class at everything. Where we have some experts in women's singles in terms of attack or patient play or deception style. And Chen Yu Fei should be able to adjust to her opponents. And that adjustment capability is perhaps exactly her key competence. Not always the most spectacular games she plays, but there's really a lot to learn from watching her play if you want to win badminton matches. Outmaneuvered Pai Yu Po. And some cookie boxes that can be utilized as team drums. Challenge from Pai Yu Po. Thought it was close, and Chen Yu Fei delivers the shuttle to her opponent. Whilst Pai is all the way out talking to her coach. It's landed on the line. Chen Yu Fei, she knew that it was not a correct call. She delivered the shuttle to her opponent.
So it's all 6-9 blank.
The moment she squeezes the pace button, Chen Yu Fei, that moment she takes total control of the rally. Excellent cross smash. Was returnable though, but Pai Yu Po just missed this one. Look, she's really at it. The racket is there, but a little frustrated. Could have gotten that one, she says to herself. So 11-6 the lead, and one game to the good for Chen Yu Fei here at the mid-game interval in the second game. I can tell you on the adjacent court, the first women's single is underway with Victoria Mariska Tunjung winning the first game for Indonesia. Second game she's training a little bit, and that's against Hompawi Chuchuwong from Thailand. Should Thailand and China play each other tomorrow, there's a possibility that we could have a rematch from the World Junior Championship final in 2016 when those two players played it out for the title in Bilbao. Chen Yu Fei won on that occasion. She's playing really well. Pai Yu Po as well, but she's getting nowhere against the Olympic champion. The solution is to execute everything a little bit faster. I don't think she's capable of it though. I think she's tried throughout her career to play faster, but has struggled with injury. Wow. It's called wide by the line judge. No challenge from Pai Yu Po. I thought it looked questionable. Might have been right. I would have taken the second look if I were Chinese Taipei player. I haven't counted it, but I don't think Chen Yu Fei has made that many unforced errors since she was behind 8-4 in the first game. It could be interesting to make it count. So I think pretty much Pai has to earn every single point herself. And the thing is that she knows, of course, also herself that she's not going to win this match. Well, trying to get ready quicker. She's actually just crawling to Denmark Open next week in Odense. About 1.5 hours drive from Aarhus here. Just took the 32nd spot in the draw, Pai Yu Po, even though she's ranked 43, so at least 11 higher ranked players not showing up. That's great play. Excellent rally.
So the score, 8-16.
Let it in.
So the score, 17-8.
Actually tying Pai Yu Po is playing all 3 tournaments. Denmark Open, French Open in Paris, and Hilo Open in Saarbrücken, so valuable match practice. As we see some of the spectators present here in the hall.
So the score, 9-17.
There was an unforced error. Why?
So the score, 10-18.
It took 2 shots to get it over there.
11-18.
Badminton volleyball from Chen Yu Fei. Another consolation point, I suspect, for Pai Yu Po. Good drop shot. Saw that Chen Yu Fei had to take a little extra step there at the backhand. Excellent spinning that shot from the forehand there from Chen Yu Fei. Dip below the tape really, really fast. That's important. Get it far below the top of the tape as fast as possible. It means something when the shuttle comes out of the spin. And it's returnable. This one has gone long, and we reached match points. Match points for Chen Yu Fei and China. Job well done by Chen Yu Fei and also by Pai Yu Po. She gave it her very best. The player from Chinese Taipei, it wasn't enough against Chen Yu Fei, who delivers what's expected of her and puts China up 1-0 in the overall team side. Here is confirmation of the score in 39 minutes, 21-16, 21-13. And the winning rally. Interception from Chen Yu Fei. And a clinched fist towards the teammates and the cookie boxes they've been supporting her with. Here is the next match coming up. That's the first women's double between Chinese Taipei and China. That's coming up just following a recap and the highlights from this first women's singles. Chen and Jia, the Olympic silver medalists, against Hu and Su. So darkness has fallen on Aarhus and the Ceres Arena that we're in for the Uber Cup quarterfinals, the Women's Team World Championship. Chen Yu Fei has put China up 1-0 in the overall team tie with a convincing win over